I think when we're working with care experienced children and young people, we have to think very carefully about what power we have over their stories.
An All About Me creative experience brings children, young people and their carers together to do creative and fun activities that focus on the child's identity, their feelings and who and what is important to them.
The children and young people we're involved with are able to engage in life story work in a way they have never done before.
Life story work traditionally has very much been an activity that is done to young people. I think creative life story work is an opportunity for the young person to be part of that exploration and part of that journey.
By making, drawing, creating and writing, the child is then able to build their own life story.
In my view, the role of the artist is fundamental, the core of the process. And for me, without the artist, the project just wouldn't happen.
Besides being an artist, as in, the general term that he can paint and draw and create things, he's just got this persona about him that just fills the room. And it doesn't matter if you brought the most miserable person onto the session, I'm sure they'd go out smiling at the end of it.
My artist was Paddy. It was so funny because Liz liked doing the art stuff and I liked chatting to Paddy. We made a good team. We explored memories and how I felt. I understand things better when I match colours to my memories. I like black. Black is for night skies and the smell of bonfires. I like that.
Michelle, who I'm working with at the moment, with our foster daughter, she's so sweet and pleasant and she's got such amazing creative ideas.
I think my role as an artist is to use my training in life story work and in social pedagogy to design creative ideas and experiences for children and young people to use to help them explore their life stories alongside their carer.
Before the start of the sessions, each child received a box from their chosen artist with all the material they needed to engage in the activities in each session.
There was things like clay in them, plasticine, masks, glue, beautiful quality pens, and these things are always put back really nicely in their box so that they're there to use long after the sessions going forward.
It enables a therapeutic space to process some of those things that have happened in the child's life previously. I think we're very aware that this is the start of a process which for many children would need more than these 6 sessions.
My role extends to providing therapeutic interventions outside the group sessions to those who might have experienced any emotional difficulties as a result of beginning to look at their life story.
It's been really good because I did need to speak to Susie outside of some of the sessions, and both me and my husband came on. We had a video chat with her. There was no rush. We had about an hour and a half together and we did explore some things.
I think people can be very wary of trying something new, especially if that something might be a difficult or, emotionally painful experience, which is totally understandable.
Life is busy, there's a lot to fit in with all the after school clubs, the dance things that we do, the theatre work, and I was thinking, where do we find these hours to fit in? And actually, do you know something? It's really easy to fit in.
I know how difficult it is being an assessment social worker or a child protection social worker and having lots of reports to write, and being able to work creatively is really challenging under those circumstances. So for me, there's a bigger question in terms of how we can really support creative interventions throughout children's services.
What do I hope for the future of All About Me? Well, I hope that all children and young people that we're involved with have the opportunity to engage in All About Me sessions, and that these sessions enable our children and young people to understand who they are today, explore what's happening right now, and tell us their hopes and dreams for the future.
It allows them to put the past in the past, sort out the memories, make sense of them and help them to move on. I think it's helped the carers to watch the children bloom, they learn their coping strategies, they support each other.
When they say it's all about the child, it's not, because our experiences, it's about the carer and the child. And it just gives a new angle to our relationship because we're learning about each other together.
It's been mind-blowing, amazing and awe-inspiring for me. I just love it. I just love it. Those artists are totally unique and they really can do that job. I think if the artists were to change to in-house staff, I'd worry about the staying power and the concentration and the engagement of the children. I would like to see it embedded in social care and health. I think it's the tool that's been missing all these years.
Children who are care experienced have lots and lots of changes of foster carer sometimes, or of placements, and they have lots of different social workers. And what tends to get lost sometimes for some young people is their story and their journey.
For me, the programme sends a message to our children and young people that we really care about them.
You are valued, you are worthy, and you can create beautiful things.
That's so important for care experienced children and young people.